don't take. You don't miss the shots you don't take. You don't miss the shots you don't take.
So let me shoot that.
I've been doing that, you've been doing this, we've been doing it tough. That's love.
That's right.
That's love.
That's right.
My place, my home, my veins, ice cold.
I've been doing that, you've been doing this, we've been doing it tough.
My place, my home, my veins, ice cold. I've been doing what I want. They been doing what they told. Bullshit.
Now keep singing.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Now keep singing.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
I've been doing that, you've been doing this, we've been doing it tough. That's love.
That's love. That's love.
That's love.
That's love. That's love.
That's love.
That's love.
That's right.
That's love.
That's love.
That's love.
That's right. That's love.
That's love.
That's right.
That's love.
That's love.
That's love.
That's right.
That's love.
I've been doing that, you've been doing this, we've been doing it rough.
Feel my pain, man. Feel my pain, man. Truly. I told my the finest used to be a troublemaker. Now I don't resort to violence unless you try me now. I'm with the lambs of the silence. I'm in silence of the lambs. I need the salad and the dress. They be like, Chili, why you look like that? Cause I've been stressing. My life been full of obstacles. All using is lessons. My brother, now my niece is like my daughter. So now these beats like 21, my enemies. You ain't felt pain till you seen your mains with a. Ever since you well left, I can't seem to put it plain. I lost my heart and it's a feeling unexplained. So I've been rolling like a train, dude. Ain't enough sunshine to stop this rain. In the swamp, it's always cloudy. Your main probably you. I had to let that breathe.
With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Leonard for three. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Just the level of power and explosiveness. Leonard just tenacious at the rim.
Pass to James. That three's off the mark. Leonard with the ball. From 6 feet away. And Reeves pulls it down. Inside. Here's Davis. Right side Johnson. Pass to Davis. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Just 4 to shoot. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Leonard for three. Hits the trifecta. Leonard's got 5 points.
A really good decision there from Paul George. Quick to find the open man.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Puts up a three. Connects from downtown.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Out to the wing. Pass to Johnson. James outside. Up top, Westbrook. They need this. Can't get it to drop. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Right side, Covington.
Foul. Against the Lakers.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
A 3-and-D wing. Covington's skill set is perfect for how players and teams play the game today.
And the Lakers making a change here. Timeout called, the Lakers.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Double team on James. For three, Westbrook. Rebound by the Clippers.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
For three, George. Can't hit that one. And the Lakers going the other way now.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Davis. And there's James from the arc. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to George. Pass to Covington. George outside. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Davis. Plenty of space.
Anthony Davis.
And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 7. Down low. Lets it fly. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
To the left side wing. Outside for Davis. Anthony right side. Zubats comes with a double team. Lets the 3 fly. Westbrook can't hit.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Pass to Leonard. From downtown. Davis with a rebound. Westbrook outside. No good with the elbow jumper.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And they pick up 2.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would...
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Los Angeles Clippers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you guys think?
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
George outside. Back to Covington. To the paint. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard. The Lakers making a switch here.
Lakers substitution. Stanley Johnson.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
To the middle. Here's Covington. His first shot attempt. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
To the inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to George. Here's Leonard. Monk covers. Leonard can't get it to go.
Life cold, but at least we get to wear a jacket. One from you either make it happen. Not in a million years, I thought that I'd make it rapping. Hit my look like I got her at a beauty pageant. J. Cole album got me through a lot. I was on the sideline trying to get a spot. Couple went left, guess they ain't see the plot. Painting pictures with these lyrics like I'm Basquiat. Used to tell my people I was trying to be a rapper. They wanted me to get a job and answer to a master. With all due respect, that's not the kind of life I'm after. I'm the author of my book and I'm still writing chapters. Yeah, street so dirty, so I gotta stay clean. I go to gyros, what the is a saline? Vince told me never let these play me. I play dumb, but I'm a long way from crazy. I eat from Tampa, but he coming like he Jay-Z. No cap, the microphone, the only thing that saved me. Without rap, I probably end up going crazy. I be doing never cease to amaze 'em. Got slow, I got a job, I ain't lazy. I signed a deal, but sometimes it still feel like I ain't made it. Wayne still be on my mind, and I can't lie, that crazy. I'm coming in the game strong like I'm Big Baby. Oh, I've been on my grind all week. If I told them what I'm doing, man, them wouldn't believe. I've been dropping tracks and feeling pain, you know. I got PTSD, I see my partner now. You don't gotta ask me if I got it, cause I keep. See my dog and left my heart broken piece. That I be doing, man, them wouldn't believe. And if you leave the house broke, then you came out wrong. A couple hundreds in they face and they'll be coming out in the game like a shirt with a hole got it sold. Monk so much now he can't feel his nose. And the is on his brain, so I got his feelings gone. I was 10 in the spring, 10 let me hold it. So he ain't put the on. Plus I was always touching. They made my mama take me home. For all that play on, we know you just.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It's Western Conference against the Eastern Conference here in Los Angeles, where the Clippers will try to protect home court. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in the game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Sinks the triple.
This guy loves to help his team space the floor. You have to respect Kawhi's range. He will make you pay.
Got a piece of it. Outside, George. Clippers moving the ball around. Cans it from downtown.
Exceptional vision by Paul George. This guy is tearing up the defense.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Kawhi Leonard, tremendous timing on that play. You've got to be shot ready on the catch.
And Zubac picks up the foul.
His first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now Hunter. Paul George missing from long range. Paul George with the steal. Pass to Covington. Outside, George. Puts up a three. And he's good on the three ball.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Down low from 11 feet away. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And that one's good, George.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the dunk by Capella.
He's such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Covington with the bucket.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Collins comes over with the double team. Leonard, no luck.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the shot is good. Covington's got 5 points so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Back to Covington. Pass to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Inside. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Leonard. It's George on the wing. Drills it from outside. He's got 9.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Young with no one around. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
What quickness from Young on that play. He gets the ball and gets to his release with great quickness. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's George. Pass to Hartenstein. Misses from the corner. Here he goes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Herter's got 5 minutes. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Doris, we know that Paul George has always been a solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities. The skill set was there. It's just early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer and as a passer.
To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Leonard. Following the missed shot by Onyeka Okongwu. It's Covington on the wing. To the middle. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Bogdanovic. So here's Gallinari. Back to Bogdanovic. Covington with the steal. All going up court. And Luwawu Cabarrot is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's Leonard missing. The Hawks trail by 15. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has zero fear. In fact, contact, it doesn't deter him at all.
There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
And the shot goes down.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Back to George. Lets it go with a 3. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Kevin Huerter.
Well, that's about timing and precision and knowing for Paul George how to use that leaping ability to get that alley-oop.
Covington with the steal. And here's Leonard from 3. Back to George. Outside Leonard. On the wing, George. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3 ball. George has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Clippers.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
Covington with the steal. Oh, Covington in position.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Kevin Huerter.
And it goes down 2 points.
Trae Young.
Huerter's got 7 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Now, here is Young. Got that one up quick. 9 points in the game so far.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Nobody near Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Good on the shot.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Averaging about 30 points and 9 assists per game during his second season. Trae Young was named an All-Star in 2020, solidifying himself as a franchise player.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Los Angeles leading by 20. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Now, here's Covington. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Covington's got 9.
The defense has zero clue on how to guard Paul George. A screen and roll genius. Fantastic at knowing when to pass.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Stolen by George. And now the Clippers on the break. Leonard with the ball. And there's the call on John Collins.
John Collins.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. The 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Herter.
Kevin Herter.
That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Clippers moving the ball around. Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got 23.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to Collins. In the corner, it's Hunter. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. It's blocked. Right side, Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
One of those nights where Kawhi Leonard just decides, I'm going to take over.
And here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Nobody near George. Off target from outside. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
George, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Hunter, no good.
Foul charge to the Hawks.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
George double teamed. Outside, Covington.
Foul charge to the Hawks.
And at 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan, Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forwards.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
What a terrific story Robert Covington is. Gets undrafted out of college, goes to the G League and becomes an MVP, and now one of the very best defenders in the NBA. Truly an incredible journey.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Connects from three-point range.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Leonard draws the double.
Foul charge to the Hawks.
And Luwawu-Cabarrot is going to pick up the foul.
That's his second.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Doris, when you think of players that can turn it on for the playoffs, Kawhi Leonard certainly one of them.
I think Kawhi, because of his history as an NBA champion, understands how different the playoffs are. There's a different level of physicality, a different level of pressure, and you have to be able to rise and meet that moment. And boy, Kawhi has.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hits it from three-point range.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Count that one. Bogdanovic has got 4 this quarter.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Sinks the three-pointer.
The improved touch of Jackson, especially from range, now making him a multi-dimensional threat.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
And so it's Los Angeles out there all by themselves with... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Young outside. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Herter. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14.
Clint Capella.
Capella with the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Powell. Down low. Back to Covington. Now, here's Kennard. 5 on the clock. Powell, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Leonard on the wing. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
With the second effort. The 3-ball. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Took him no time at all on that one.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Young from deep three-point range. Again, Young missing.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Hunter, no good. And here's Los Angeles. And a deep three from George. The long distance three is buried. George has got 22.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
From deep, George. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
Young, good.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
From deep. And Paul George with the three. And he has 28 points for the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 31 points. Young's shot is good.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
It's good from long range.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Kawhi Leonard.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody can do much to keep him from dropping it in. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Uses the glass to finish the lane. George has got 36.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
George way outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, Paul George able to keep that shot high in the air. This is a dangerous long-range bomber. Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Here's Luau. Can't connect from short range. And here's Leonard from three. Off target. So the Clippers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at